Welcome back to Halloween Blast. I'm Amanda here with David, and we have a special guest with us today, Japes from Lost Souls Tour.
Yep, you got me.
Okay.
That's me.
So tell us a little bit about Lost Souls. What's it all about?
So, Lost Souls is a haunted house bus tour. So we take people to 3 different haunts in a night. We provide entertainment. There's raffles. You'll win prizes. There's beer, most importantly.
Thank God.
Right? And that's what I'm saying.
Good news when you're
Otherwise, I
with
wouldn't
people.
make it through the whole night. But yeah, we provide entertainment along the ride. I've been working in haunts for a really, really long time. So we try to give a kind of like a behind the scenes type of tour. Part of what we try to get across is like, we're going to bring you closer to the haunts than you could ever get by yourself. So we want to...
What's wrong with that? You just stay right there.
It's getting red already.
It's okay. It's the Lost Souls tour.
Shall I reset?
Let's keep going.
Oh, we're going with that.
Yeah,
All of our errors are going to be caught, so don't mess anything else up. Jesus, I'm nailing it. What's wrong with you? Get it together, David.
You know, you've been around for 20 years.
Yeah.
now.
We've been going at this for about a year and a half, 2 years.
You told me you were professionals. What the?
Oh, we never claimed to be professional.
We're professionals in the morning. At night, you know, that's when the
We get a little
rules
punch
come
drunk.
out.
So that's what the tour is about. We want to bring people close to the haunt industry. We want to make sure that, like I said, we provide an experience that normal people can't. I've worked with most of the haunt owners, with most of the haunts, if not in the haunts. So we're able to give some background information and really bring people into the haunt, you know?
Okay. Now you said that we go on a tour bus, but are we just gonna be on the bus the whole day, just looking out the window, look at the scenery, or what happens on this bus?
All right, so first of all, let's also clarify, not just any bus, but we've got the Reggie's buses. So we partnered with Reggie's Rock House, and so if you've ever seen the Reggie's buses, they're all painted and they're crazy looking. So one of the cool things is when you're riding on that bus and you roll up to a haunt and you get out, like everybody knows, like you're something special. You're something different. But yeah, like I said, we'll provide the entertainment on the bus, and then like when we get to the haunts, it's instant in, no waiting, like straight to the front, no line at all. We go in. We're also doing special events at 3 of our tours. So our first tour, we're going to get a lights on tour of Hell's Gate.
Oh,
so
wow.
When is this?
that one is going to be. Thank you for asking. That's an excellent question.
I want to know, when does this all begin?
Yeah, well, look at how professional you got all of a sudden. I appreciate it.
Never claim to be professional. Never do it.
So
Disappoint people.
our first tour is going to be October 5th. And then we've got a tour on October 5th and 6th, and then October 12th and 13th. So the 5th, we've got lights on
Please
at
tell me
Hell's
that's
Gate.
not a Friday.
It is.
God.
Yeah, you got to get out of
Please
work a
tell me
little
that's
bit
not
early.
the one we're going to. I walk into open doors on Friday the 13th, okay? I fall upstairs. I do not want to be on a bus with a bunch of drunk people.
Saturday is the 13th.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
God.
you'll miss that.
Now you said that was it 6th? Did I say it right? October 6th?
5th,
5th? See,
Fifth.
like I'm
5th,
getting around to-
13th.
5,
Okay, 5 on October 5th.
5th.
Now you say we're going to Hell's Gate.
Yeah.
Is that it?
No, we're doing 3 haunts. So we start off the show at we're going to go to Dead Rising, which I know is a favorite around here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You
Dead-
hear that, John?
Yeah.
Yeah, they know you.
Yeah, Dead Rising, and then we go to Midnight Terror, and then we end up at Hell's Gate. Like I said, we'll go through the haunt.
Oh,
normal.
another John.
Another John. That's it.
Why is everyone in the haunt industry named John? Have you noticed that? Am I the only one that's noticed almost every owner's named John that I know? The ones that I know so far. I'm not talking about all y'all.
Maybe people named John are just really weird. I don't know what it is.
They're all
But
the
yeah,
same age group. It had to be a popular name that year. I don't know.
it's true. That's true, actually. Good. Wow, that was very smart again. Look, she is really nailing it here.
That's why she's my co-host.
Suddenly I feel really dumb.
Okay.
No, that was a good observation. I am commending you. Well done.
Okay, so we go to Hell's Gate.
All right, so that's the first tour, right? So we do lights on at Hell's Gate. We'll get a backstage tour. You get to see the haunt. Midnight Terror also has included free tickets to their clown takeover. So if you buy a ticket for that show, you get.
Don't get any ideas.
Yeah, somebody doesn't like clowns.
I'm not crazy about clowns. I'm not hysterical, but I'm not crazy about them. I have a bigger problem with heights and spiders.
Okay, well,
Not crazy about clowns, though.
they don't have a height takeover night. that
Okay,
I'm
cool.
aware of. So, but they do have Clown Takeover. That's going to be, I think, November 3rd. It's like the first weekend after October. But you get a free ticket to that, so you don't have to pay for that if you come on the tour too. So, it's a good deal. It's a lot of fun.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's
Any
tour one.
ideas?
You want me to tell you about tour two?
Oh, of course.
Oh, well, let me tell you
keep going.
about tour number 2.
Oh,
We want to hear it all.
All right.
By the end of this, we want you to have nothing else to say.
That's going to take a long time. I
got
can
time.
ramble for a while.
We got time.
So October 6th, Saturday, October 6th, that's our Haunted House Chicago show. I got to warn you, it is selling out extremely fast.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's going to be a big one. Haunted House Chicago is hosting the tour, so they're going to be coming along with us. We're starting the night off at
that's
Statesville.
cool. You got
Yeah.
special guests coming on the bus too.
Yep, absolutely. So we'll be starting off at Statesville, and then we go to...
You know, that's funny that you say Statesville. Statesville is actually our champion from last year.
Yeah.
They won the best hunt from last year, so that's kind of cool. So
Yep.
you got a little Halloween blast in there too.
Yeah.
in your tour.
Well, that was what I was trying to do. Is I was trying to incorporate the Halloween Blast number 1 haunt into my tour. It's all been part of the plan. It's very, very thoughtful. So we're gonna do that, and then what is our second haunt?
I don't know. You're the one that is doing this tour.
I don't know. What is the second haunt that night?
I think there's a little thing up there.
No, I don't even know, man. Why can't I remember? Second haunt of that night is...
Hell's
You're
Gate?
supposed to know.
Is it Hell's Gate?
No, we already did Hell's Gate. We did Hell's Gate last night.
Is it
remember?
Basement of the Dead?
Oh.
It's not Basement of the Dead. Is it Basement of the Dead?
I think so.
It is Basement of the Dead. Good
Oh,
job.
man. Oh,
Yeah, see?
yes.
He's on it. Basement of the Dead. We go to Basement of the Dead. A good friend of the haunt of our tour. They treated us really, really well last year. We wanted to make sure that we got back there, so we made sure to get there. And then we end up the night at the Haunted House Chicago number 1 from last year, which is...
Evil Intent.
That a boy. There you go. See, now you got your stuff. There you go. I just wanted to make sure you did your homework. So we're going to go to...
I got suspended a lot for not doing homework, so
Oh, man.
don't expect me to know anything.
So yeah, so the last haunt on the tour is Hell's Gate. Hell's Gate was last night. Evil Intentions,
Wow, so
rather.
there's actually 4 haunts that night.
Yeah, surprise! We're ending up at Evil Intentions, and we're gonna have a special after party at Evil Intentions.
Oh, wow.
So they're opening their doors. Haunted House Chicago is buying booze for us, so we're gonna go in and get to hang out in the haunt and drink. And then after that, we're going to do a Lights On tour led by Mr. Mike Fitzpatrick himself, the owner of Evil Intentions.
So you're going to get drunk on the bus, and then you're going to get drunk. Can you even walk through Evil Intentions?
we
Because you're going to get drunk, and then you get drunk at... Man,
we
Mike's
try
going to have a lot of fun.
We
Oh
try.
god, they're gonna get really lost in the maze, and that's even if they can walk through it. Have you ever been in their maze?
Well,
Their
you know-
maze is shaped a little odder than most people would expect.
Yeah, absolutely. So we try to. So we like to drink, but we also try to keep it in control because like I always say to everybody on the tour, like these are our friends, right? Like these are the people that we I've known these people for years. I know the actors, I know the managers. Like we don't want to come in there staggering drunk, punching people and puking on the floor.
Don't start trouble.
Yeah, exactly. So, that's something that we pride ourselves on in Lost Souls is that we every year our customers we're always a fun group. And actually, what's really cool? One of the things I love is after that first haunt. Like everybody on the bus, there's all these small groups. You got like 5, 6, 7, 8 different little groups on the tour, and after that first haunt, all of a sudden it's just one big group. Like everybody just becomes one big group. It's just a really cool social experience. We all know the fun and the excitement of going through a haunt as a group with your friends. But what's cool is going with a bunch of strangers is you end up not strangers by the end of the night. Everybody's like good friends.
Now
So-
that's
Oh,
amazing.
that's gonna be fun for
That's
me. I
amazing.
like to make friends, especially hunter friends.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's cool. I went to 2 concerts with one of my customers from last year. So I one of the guys who rode last year, like I've been to 2 shows with him.
So that was the second tour.
I know. Can you believe it? We're only halfway through.
Man.
It's got to be like 30 minutes worth of tape here,
Oh, yeah.
and we've only talked about the first 2.
So what's number... You can't top the first 2 you just did. Can you?
We do. We just keep topping it. That's what we
Oh,
do.
boy.
We just keep topping it. So our third show, our third tour is going to be Friday the 12th. Don't worry, it's not Friday the 13th. Friday the 12th is our Haunted Illinois top 3. And so that means that we're going to go to, We're starting off at uncomfortable silence.
Yep.
Realm of Terror.
Realm of Terror.
Realm of Terror. Have
We
you ever
haven't been there yet.
Nope.
How did I know what you were gonna say?
Realm of Terror is so good. It's one of the most disturbing shows out there.
Oh, wow.
As far as I'm
We
concerned,
are supposed to be going to Realm of Terror.
it is.
though.
I love that
Oh,
show, and
that's-
that's not
yeah.
to say that I don't love all the other shows, but I love Rob. It's always in my top 3. So we got that.
That's Reaper's Realm is Indiana, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
Realm
talking
of
about Realm
Terror's
of Terror right now.
Realm of Terror's where the hell's
Round
that
Lake
again?
Beach,
Yeah.
It's up by
way up by
Gurney.
By,
I don't know why I get the two switched around. I mean, they both have Realm in their name, but that's why it's like that's not the one in Indiana, right?
No. So there's
I don't travel worth a damn.
Realm of Terror. Our second haunt is going to be Massacre, and then our third is Evil Intentions, because
Oh, man.
Evil Intentions was #1 by Haunted Illinois and Haunted House Chicago last year. I don't know if you know this, but this has never been done. If you look back at the history of their #1s, they have never agreed on a #1 ever. So this is the first time that that's ever happened. So Evil Intentions again, and again, Lights on Tour at Evil Intentions.
No, that's cool. That's cool. Now that's it, right? Or do we?
No, we got one more.
Wait, I think this is a tour we're going on.
This is the tour that you guys are going on. So the tour, if you want to meet these folks, you're going to want to come out for night number 4, which is October 13th. That's a Saturday.
Oh, 13th. Except it's not Friday. 13th is Saturday.
Right, exactly. It's the day that Jason's
Stop
always
trying to give me a
disappointed.
heart attack, please.
So this night we're only doing 2 haunts, but it's actually our longest tour. So we're starting at Abandoned Haunted House Complex, which is just north of the Wisconsin-Illinois border. And their haunted house complex, they actually have 3 attractions in one place. So we're going to spend a bunch of time there. We're going to spend a bunch of time there with the 3 haunts. And then we go to Dungeon of Doom, which, if you're not familiar with Dungeon of Doom, it's a 40-minute walkthrough, which there's no other haunts that are a 40-minute walkthrough.
I've never heard of a haunt 40 minutes.
It is a 40-minute walkthrough. It's a very, very long haunt. So it's a great. It's even though, like I said, we're only
Wait,
making
how
2
long
steps.
did it take us to go through the darkness then?
Darkness doesn't count.
Yeah, that's St. Louis.
Yeah,
This is Chicago.
that's right.
I was gonna say it took forever to go through the darkness. I'm like, I think we've been in a really long hunt before.
Well, we gonna find out. Dungeon of Doom is longer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you say one time, that does not mean that's how long it's gonna take you to go through it. You never know if something's gonna bottleneck somewhere, or you're all of a sudden just blow past something and nobody's in that room all of a
But
sudden.
you,
know?
but on this tour, you got 2 long haunts. I mean, have you ever seen the Abandoned? The pictures?
It's huge.
No.
It's
It's insane.
It's huge. And the cool thing is, even though like there's 3 attractions, but we're instant in all 3 attractions. So that means like we don't have to spend any time waiting in line. We'll probably wait a little bit just because I know they have really good line entertainment there, so we want you to see that. But for the most part, like we go through the line and go into the haunts. So it's a really long tour that night. So it should be fun.
So on this tour, you have top haunts on this tour. This is insane. This is crazy. This is remarkable. I mean, it's hard to find words for this because these are top haunts. Hell's Gate, Statesville, Realm of Terror. We can keep going on.
Yep.
And then you got, the #1 haunt, Evil Intentions too, for 2 nights.
2 nights.
Lights on tour.
So you have 2 different opportunities to make it there. If you can't make it one night, you can make it another. So yeah, it's going to be a fun time, man. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So
I don't think we've asked. How much are the tickets?
Tickets are $125, but because I love XW Blast so much, anybody who's watching right now, when you check out, put in the promo code XW, and that will get you $10 off your ticket. So it's $115 for XW watchers.
you hear that,
Viewers,
people?
right? Do we call them viewers? Is that what you kids
Viewers,
call it?
We
people.
come viewers, people.
Viewers.
Oh wait, our little monsters.
We never came up with a name for you. Most YouTube viewers, they name themselves.
Yeah.
We don't get. We just say people.
No, they're our
y'all.
little monsters.
Okay, well, so we're like Lady Gaga here. It's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. What? You love Lady Gaga.
I do
What are you
love
holding
Lady
your
Gaga.
head in your hand for? I'm breaking the third. Is it the
No,
third
no, it's
wall or the
okay.
fourth
Fourth wall.
Fourth
Breaking
wall,
the
right?
fourth wall.
Don't talk to the camera person.
no, it's-
Don't even look at him. Don't even look at him. Don't look at him.
Our camera people tend to somehow end up in the shot. So seriously, don't acknowledge them.
So yeah, that's kind of what we got going on.
So if you guys haven't checked out, Lost Souls actually has a website.
We do. LostSoulChicago.com. You can also find us on Instagram at Lost Soul Chicago. And you can find us on Facebook at Lost Soul Chicago. And you can find us at Twitter at...
Lost Soul Chicago.
No, Brewster Bonesaw.
Oh,
Brewster Bonesaw on Twitter. I didn't feel like changing the name.
Why do you do things?
I led you right into that, didn't I?
Why do you do these things?
That's what I do. It's my thing.
well, for all of that information, we're going to
I
have
thought
it
that
on
was
link
crazy.
below. We're also going to have it on our social medias as well, to link to his websites. And
LostSoulChicago.com.
now, we got
LostSoulChicago.
.com. Or Brewster
Brewster Bonesaw.
at Twitter.
Twitter.
LostSoulChicago.com.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, we have one more question.
You should get a tattoo right here. You know what it should say?
What?
LostSoulChicago.com.
Could I put Lost Souls? Chicago.com?
You want it all together.
Okay,
LostSoulChicago.com.
Okay.
Were you going to say something? I'm sorry.
I think Amanda had that question
What?
about Brewster.
Yeah, will Terry and Brewster be there?
What's that? Yeah, Terry will be there and Brewster will be there, and depending on how many buses we end up doing, because we may do some groups, we may have some other characters as well. I mean, some other monsters.
I mean, Brewster is going to be there, right? He's not going to be drunk.
Well, he's going to be there and he's going to be drunk.
Oh, wow. So,
Usually-
is he going to make it to the bus?
He always is.
Enjoying that tea?
It's tasty.
I think you're running on empty.
Well, this has been the XW Halloween Blast with Lost Souls. And
Chicago.com.
so if you want to check out...
LostSoulChicago.com.
I can't.
Do the sign off, for God's sake.
I feel bad. This is James, by the way. I don't think we ever mentioned his name. We just keep calling him our guest from Lost Souls.
As long as we said LostSoulChicago.com, that's all that matters.
If everyone forgets LostSoulChicago.com,
He's going to have a tattoo on his forehead that says it. So
I'm going to have it on my back. And on my leg.
Would you get serious and wrap it up?
Would you
He
pay
keeps
me?
pointing
Would
at
you
us.
pay me if I get a tattooed on me?
I won't.
I'll get you a free ticket.
I'm going to get a tattoo tonight, people. Anyway, this has been XW Halloween Blast. Like I said, check out Lost Souls Tour.
Lost Souls Tour!
LostSoulsTour.com.
Sign off.
And the link
Lost
below.
Chicago.
Check out LostSoulChicago.com.
Just move your mouth like this.
Okay.
Check out LostSoulChicago.com. Thanks for checking out XW Blast. We love you.
It's XW Halloween Blast. We'll see you next time.